feels more like 85, 88 range. I don't like that. What is up, guys? Merry Christmas. It is Christmas Day, and that means we have zero plans, but I do have a bow sitting at the house that I haven't zeroed yet. And Brandon still has my cube at his house, which is about 45 minutes away. But here at the shop, we just got a pallet of targets in for, I'm calling it Bows and Bibles right now. I don't really have an updated name for it, but I got a pallet in from Reinhardt of targets we're gonna be using for the men's monthly gathering event. So I'm gonna steal one of these, take them back to the house, zero my bow, and goof off with the girls the rest of the day. Maybe go do some hunting, I don't know. So I can only zero, at the house we're renting right now, I can only zero, or I can only shoot out to maybe 20 or 30. So at least I can get the 20-yard pin dialed, and then maybe we go to the WMA and get dialed out to 60. So I'm gonna pick one of these targets that's not gonna get chewed up too much for the men's night. But let me prop this little camera up here. So let's see what all we've got. So I know we've got a feeding doe. We've got a semi-sneak muley quail. I don't think I'm gonna take that one. It's a small target to get zeroed on. Coyote, looks like a coyote hyena hybrid. So we got the bear. I'm not really sure how I would mount this one. I can get a tree stump. The bobcat. Dang, that thing's sweet right there. This here's the head part, the pronghorn. We've got, oh man, we've got the bedded buck. I think this one might be my favorite. Maybe just because it's the biggest one. No homo. It's pretty. But I've never shot a buck in the bed before, so. I have shot a buck from my bedroom. We also have the ram, and it's a half-size ram and a third-size elk. Maybe third size on the antlers, but that is not a third-size body. Yeah, I'm gonna grab one of these and take it home just so I can at least zero my bow. Maybe that pronghorn. Looks pretty close to life size. Maybe the ram, he's pretty dark. I feel like if I start shooting up one of the light color ones, it's gonna look way more used. Oh wait, how does the bear? The bear is like climbing something. I don't know, I might have to YouTube this one. Yeah, I'm gonna take the ram and use that to get zeroed because it's not super small and it's not super light colored. The good thing about these Reinhardt targets though is they all have these replaceable, I don't know, cores or vitals, whatever you call them. Yeah, it looks like every single one of these I can replace the vitals, except for maybe that quail. The bobcat does too. Yeah, sweet. Coyote does too. That mule deer's pretty. All right, I'm gonna load this guy up. All right, well this is it. I got a temporary stabilizer on here. John just threw one he had laying around on there for me. I think I'm gonna switch to the equivalizer. So it's just a temporary one for now. So I don't know what kind that is, but you can see that camo. It looks sharp. Sniper logo right there on the front. I don't know if you can see that. All right, I'm at 20 right now. I think I might scoot up because I've only paper shot this thing. What do you think, Chili? Should we scoot up a little bit for this first one? No? Alrighty then. Ooh. 92 pounds, here we go. Oh. I need to take my sunglasses off. All right, that one was pretty far right. That didn't feel as bad as or as heavy as it did in the shop. Maybe I got that Christmas strength. All right, definitely know we're gonna have to come left. See if I can tighten it up a little bit though, goodness. I'm gonna have to shoot another group before we make any changes. All right, you wanna shoot, honey? No? Yeah, that's just fine right there, honey. Spicer's got her little bow that Santa brought her this morning. You're probably gonna be shooting better than me. All right, square up to the target. Turn your feet. Turn your feet, honey.
Why?
Left foot in front of your right foot. It's better. Now shoot that ram. Not bad. Shoot another one. We'll shoot 3 at a time. How about that?
A lot.
A lot. Yeah, you got a lot of arrows in there. Ooh, that was a far one. Good, you almost got him. Ooh. All right, I got my shades off now, so hopefully I can get a better sight picture. Scoot back, baby.
Yay! That went very fast, Daddy.
I did. I am 9 years old, so I lost my field tips. So I stole Kristen's 100 grain. So I know I have to make some adjustments after I zero, but I'm not going to put any tape on today.
Dad, that's the farthest could go.
All right.
Last one.
Last one, that's right, for this round.
And it's my turn after you.
All right, that's a better group. I'll actually show you that one.
It's my turn, Daddy.
Let me go get my arrows first, all right?
Wait for me.
You coming?
I gotta get on.
What's that trash? All right, not a bad group. And that's at 20. And I'm about 4 inches low, 4.5 low. And I need to come less left than I thought. That's good.
Why is it not going up here?
All right, Spicer has stepped back some. All quiet in the crowd. She's dumped all her arrows out around her feet to get ready. Great form. Little short. Wrong hand. There you go. Good form. Look at there. Look at that group right there. There you go. Oh, I don't think you were looking where you're shooting that one. All right, so I moved my wheel down a little bit. I thought it was bottomed out, but it's all good. I'm just trying to get close today, and then I'll do some fine tuning later.
Stupid dog.
Yeah, stupid dog. It's the worst part about renting in town.
I'm not gonna go in the car.
If you're someone that leaves your dog outside barking,
Dad,
should be a crime. Huh?
I'm just gonna go in the front and not listen to this stupid dog.
I don't blame you, honey. This bow does not feel 92 right now. Came up a little bit. So this bow was not ready for elk season. So John sent me with his personal RX-8 out to Colorado, and that was set to 94, but it drew so smooth it felt about 75. And this one, he said, was pulling 92 the other day, and it felt harder than the 94 on the RX-8. And now it feels a lot smoother, so I'm wondering if it's backed off. It feels more like 85, 88 range. I don't like that. I know y'all heard that click. I don't want a bow blowing up in my hands. All right, let's see where I'm at now. Dang, that only came up like an inch. All right, make some more adjustments here. Should be close. Ooh, either that was me or I moved it way too much. Yeah, I moved it too much. I'm not used to this new Hamskea launcher. I'm looking for the thumb button. Oh, a little shaky. Dang, I didn't think I moved it that much. So now we're about 2 inches high. It is warm. It's 78 degrees here right now in South Georgia on Christmas. I'm not used to this. Come back up. Try that. Elevation looks good. Maybe just a tad high. not that good of a group. All right, I'm gonna shoot the same elevation and then just pull it left. All right, I moved it left, I think. Sometimes I get this backwards. Nice and easy. Whoa. Well, either I yanked it to center or we're dialed. Felt decent. Yeah. Elevation looks good again. All right, I think I'm gonna call that good. What do y'all think? Let me show you. Oh, I'm not mad at that. This sucks, but you know, I'm happy with this Reinhardt target. You know, I've shot it less than 20 times, as y'all can see, but this was a blemished one. You can see because of the paint right here. But I'm happy with how it's healing after each shot. Most of this stuff is just from the factory, these little pits and stuff. See my awesome shed back here. $31. All right. I'm just going to use the second pin for now since I'm not doing tape today. Let's see how we look. Oh. High and right. Old 90-pound Mathews starting to wear on me. Starting to get tired and old. The group is starting to open up some. I think I just pulled that first one. The second two look tight, but and again, I'm shooting 100 grain target points right now. Yeah, so not terrible. These are the second two. This is the first one. I just yanked that one, it looks like. But I am absolutely loving this bow. Brandon got the Lift before elk season, and I fell in love with it because it was so smooth and so quiet. And I'm coming from a PSE, which is smooth, not super quiet in my opinion. The NTN is what I had. But I am absolutely loving this Lift. This is the Lift 33. It's not the 25 model, like the whatever that is, Lift X. So I guess they've released 2 more models since this one. But I freaking love this thing. Uh-oh. hoping that's not. But I've got a little, I'm hoping these limbs aren't de-lambing. You see that right there. I'm wondering if that was that popping noise or clicking noise I heard earlier. But if that's the fibers de-lambing, I can't shoot this thing. I don't see it splintering up in front of the... Well, I am going to send a picture of that to the owner, see if he responds on Christmas Day. But I'm going to set it down for a little while. But absolutely love this thing. So wanted to show you guys the bow. But again, here it is, custom paint job. It's almost like a black multicam. There's the bow treader logo right here. And then there's the sniper snake. The bow is sexy. I gotta get a stabilizer that looks better than that though. All right, I haven't heard back from John, but I texted another bow tech buddy of mine, and he said he thinks it's cracked. So I think what I'm gonna do is just set it down until I get some confirmation or get it looked at by a pro. But you can see, I thought it was just the paint, but this, I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up, but you can see it's like this splinter looking piece right here. But I can't, let me see if I can get it into some light so y'all can see. I thought it was just the paint, but it really makes sense that that would be that clicking noise that we all heard. I'm sure y'all heard it. I definitely heard it at full draw. So I'm not going to shoot it for now. Get it looked at. Maybe get these limbs swapped if it's tragic enough. But anyways, I need to get it fixed because I still got to deflate some deer. I only got a few days left. But either way, we got pigs, squirrels. I don't know what this thing would do to a freaking squirrel. But yeah, thanks guys for watching. We'll see you next time.